So guys, today topic is Zhaolusi and Yonggang. That explores a chance encounter between two individuals and how it leads to a meaningful connection. It delves into themes of serendipity, friendship, and personal growth. When Zhaolusi met Yang, a serendipitous encounter. It was a rainy autumn afternoon when Zhaolusi's life took an unexpected turn. She had always been a creature of habit, finding comfort in the ordinary routines of life. She spent her weekdays working at a local art gallery, lost in the world of colors, brushstrokes, and the occasional chaos that came with managing exhibitions. But even amidst the calm of her professional life, Zhaolusi often felt something was missing. She didn't know what it was, maybe a sense of adventure, maybe a deeper connection, but she yearned for something new. That afternoon, the rain came down in torrents, as though the skies themselves were trying to wash away the remnants of summer. Zhaolusi, feeling the weight of the gray clouds above, decided to visit her favorite cafe, a small, cozy place tucked away on a narrow street. It was a sanctuary for Zhaolusi, a haven where she could sip on a cup of jasmine, tea, and lose herself in a book, or simply watch the world go by. As she pushed open the door of the cafe, the warm air enveloped her, offering a sharp contrast to the chill of the rainy day outside. The scent of freshly brewed coffee and baked goods mingled with the sound of quiet conversations. Zhaolusi found an empty seat by the window where she could observe the rain, a perfect setting for a moment of solitude. The unexpected encounter, a shared connection. Zhaolusi was lost in thought, idly flipping through the pages of a novel, when she heard a gentle but confident voice ask, "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" She looked up, startled. Standing before her was a man, holding a steaming cup of coffee in his hands, his eyes glistening with a curiosity that matched hers. He was tall, with messy black hair and an easy smile. There was something familiar about him, yet she couldn't place it. "No, it's not taken," Zhaolusi replied, gesturing to the chair across from her. "Please, go ahead." The man smiled again and sat down, setting his coffee cup on the table. He looked out the window for a moment, his expression distant before turning back to her. "I'm Yang," he said, offering a hand. "I hope I'm not intruding." Zhaolusi hesitated for a brief second before shaking his hand. "Zhaolusi," she said, "it's nice to meet you, and you're not intruding at all. It's always nice to have company on a rainy day." Yang nodded, taking a sip of his coffee. There was something about him, an air of ease, of someone who had an innate ability to make others feel comfortable. Zhaolusi felt her initial shyness melt away as she settled into the conversation. "So, what brings you to this little cafe?" Zhaolusi asked, her curiosity piqued. Yang's eyes lit up. "I am new to the area, just moved here in a few days." "I'm new to the area. Just moved here a few weeks ago, actually. I thought I'd explore and see what this city has to offer. And I've heard that this cafe is one of the best in town." Zhaolusi smiled, nodding in agreement. "You've heard right. It's a hidden gem. But honestly, the best part is the atmosphere, the way it makes you feel at home. It's the perfect place to escape from the hustle of life." Yang took a moment to study her face. "I can tell you appreciate the quiet moments. There's something calming about you, Zhaolusi. Do you come here often?" Zhaolusi chuckled, feeling the warmth of the conversation. "I do. I come here when I need to recharge, when I need to think or reflect. Sometimes I just need to sit with my thoughts, and this place makes it easier." Yang leaned back in his chair, looking intrigued. "It sounds like you found a good spot for that. I'm still searching for places like that, but I'm starting to think this city might surprise me. Maybe I'll come here more often." The shared journey, building a connection. As the conversation continued, Zhaolusi and Yang discovered that they had more in common. than they had initially thought. Both of them had recently moved to the city for different reasons. Zhaolusi had taken up a job at the art gallery, while Yang had relocated for work in the tech industry. They shared a love for art, though from different perspectives. Zhaolusi was drawn to the creative process of painting and sculpture, while Yang appreciated the design and aesthetics behind digital media. They spent the next hour chatting, their words flowing easily. The cafe around them seemed to fade into the background. As they delved deeper into their conversation, they spoke about their favorite books, their dreams for the future, and even their childhood memories. With every word exchanged, Zhaolusi felt a growing sense of connection with Yang, something she hadn't felt in a long time. It wasn't just the words they shared, but the way they understood each other, how each pause in the conversation was filled with a mutual respect for one another's thoughts. By the time the rain had stopped and the cafe began to empty out, Zhaolusi felt as though she had known Yang for far longer than just an hour. The conversation had sparked something within her, a curiosity about him, but also about herself. She realized that, in many ways, their meeting had reminded her of the importance of human connection, of taking chances, and of being open to the unexpected. A turning point, making the decision to stay in touch. As the afternoon wore on, the two of them stood up to leave. The rain had cleared, leaving behind a glistening city bathed in soft golden light. Yang smiled at Zhaolusi, a glint of sincerity in his eyes. "It was really great talking to you, Zhaolusi," he said, his voice warm. "I'd love to do this again sometime. Maybe we could explore Soho, you guys. Like it, thank you for watching.